Hi guys, welcome back to Jeepin with Jenny. Today we're going to do some work on the door. We're going to switch this door latch out. As you can see, it doesn't fit correctly. It's got screws, it pulls out of the door. So we're going to get rid of that and put a nice new one in on both sides. And then inside, since we have the door open, we're all going to do it all at once. We're going to get new interior handles and locks. These locks and springs are so old, they're just not working right. So when you order these interior door locks, they don't come with this screw. So we thought that's fine. We have this screw and we didn't realize that it is, if you look real close, getting stripped out. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get that out, and then we'll have to take this into the hardware store and get a nice shiny one that is not stripped out and that will hold the new door handle together. We're gonna give this a try, see what we can do. Push real hard, try to get a grip. It's not going to do anything but continue to strip that out. So our next step is
drill it.
Drill it out. Okay, so I'm going to use this drill and I'm going to try to drill out the cap of this screw so that we can get the handle part off, and then we will use pliers to unscrew the threaded part of the screw that is still stuck inside the door. So here we go. Ta-da! It's out of that hole.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so now we need to take this handle off, which won't be hard because these screws are barely attached. And then we need to take off the window turner. I know that's not the right word. There's a clip inside of here that needs to be taken out.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Now your door, the window handle should pop off.
Ta-da! So now it's time to take this panel off. Normally you would have a couple screws to take out, and behind here is some plastic clips that holds it together. We don't have the screws, it didn't come with it, and the clips are broken. So normally you would take a screwdriver in here and kind of wedge it out and very carefully get that out, but for us we're just going to kind of lift it out because all that's already done for us. As you can see, there should be clips here, and they're all broken off. So that's what we have. I'm going to take off this now so that we can get access inside.
Normally they don't have those nice screws.
Nice rusty screws.
So next thing you're going to do is push it forward just a little bit. You can see that rod there, and there's that pin, and there's a small cotter pin.
So you need the screwdriver, right?
On the back. So you want to pop out that cotter pin right back there. So close that pin with the pliers. Pull it out, and you want to rotate it around so you can access that pin that's in the back.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Ta-da!
That handle's out.
Now we can see inside.
Yeah.
We want to touch that up a little, right? So when we pulled that off, we noticed this is not straight. So we're going to take our
dolly and body hammer.
dolly and body hammer and try and straighten that out a little bit before we touch up some paint. Okay, so we're gonna paint some of this in so that it doesn't look nasty. We got this Duplicolor paint pen that matches the paint, although it's gonna look nicer than the current paint. So you just brush it on. While we wait for the paint to dry around the exterior door handle on the other door, we're going to take this door apart. We're hoping that this screw is less stripped than the last one. Yay! That one came right out.
So save that one because that's what we'll have to take to the hardware store.
Yeah. I'll take the handle off. Those are different screws than they had on the other side. Take this guy off. A little bit of an awkward angle.
They sell door trim removal kits with a few different tools that come in it that are made to reach behind there and push that pin out. You can get them at Harbor Freight and the hardware store for a few bucks.
There we go.
Just pull it off now.
Okay, that's off. This door is on more securely than the other. Let's be real careful here with these clips. Make sure we kind of just pull them out nicely. Got it.
There you go.
Okay. Now again, just up and out. Got a couple broken clips on this side also, but we had enough good clips to hold it in a little bit tighter. Ooh, and look, a penny.
Looky there.
Check it out. So this paint dries pretty quickly. By the time I was finished with the passenger side, the driver's side was already finished. Sorry. Okay, so now it's time to put in these exterior door latches. And on the door latch, we've got this little pin that has a hole. It needs to come in, I can't do to that little thing. And then we need to stick a cotter pin in there to keep it in place. And then once it's set in, from the top, to put this little saw looking thing in there so that it goes doot, 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 and engages this to make everything nice and tight and to have a solid, healthy door opening. So here we go. Let's see. Okay, I was able to stick my hand up in there and get that cotter pin in. Now I'm trying to put this tiger saw thingy. There's no way. My hand won't go up that far. That's not gonna happen. Windows out, because that was ridiculous. This looks way easier. Ah, yay! Right there?
Yep. Yeah. Okay, Cool. Now we'll tighten it down and sandwich it up so that's nice and tight against the door skin.
So you can see these little clips that we just put in. We pushed them down with a screwdriver and the help of a little mallet. And as you push them in, it tightens up the door handle up against the door so it's a nice seal out. There. We did have to take the window off to make it a little bit easier for ourselves. So in order to do that, this door is a full door. There are 2 screws that go in here, and it releases this piece. It takes that out of the way. You gotta move your rubber out of the way. Stop it.
That's what he said.
And this pops out, and then on the door here, right in here, the screw goes in here, and then the screw goes in here, and that's what holds the window in. So I'll show you that once the window's back in. Show you your door handle and lock. So on the back of these, it's got these 2 clips, and there's rods in there. And one moves the locker, and one moves the lever. So we need to basically find the ones that are inside there, pop that up so we can get the bar out and lift it up.
Yep, that's that
There
one.
we go. So now that we got the old one out, I'm going to put this new one in. It's got nicer, newer. It's a little awkward, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to record it, but basically we're going to stick this into this hole and lift this up with the rod. So we are getting ready to put the window back in. This is from the top of the door. That little track right there is where you want to make sure your window goes, because naturally the window will try and slip over here, and then you won't have it in the correct place.
It'll bind and it won't work.
Oh, do you need this back? Slides down to there. Little clips go in. Make sure it's nice and straight.
And then you can see it.
And you can see we are in the little railing. And then you gotta make sure that's nice and tight. Throw the screws back in up there and back down there, and you're good to go. When we got this door open and torn apart, we realized that these little clippy-doos that are supposed to go here and here to help hold the screw for this and keep it nice and secure were missing from this driver's side door. So just gonna slip those on there and slip that side on there. And then we're gonna grab some screws. So once we put the door on, we can put those in there and tighten it up, and it will hold nice and secure.
And you can say goodbye to your drywall screws.
Yes. Okay, guys, we've got the door panel back in. As you can see, everything's put back together. We have our nice shiny interior door latch that locks and unlocks nicely, opens smoothly, and has a correct screw. We also replaced those nasty deck screws and got the right screws on for our door handle here, so it's nice and secure. We've also got the exterior door handle in. It's nice and tight and secure, opens smoothly. Looks like it actually belongs, unlike the other one. And we've got our paint touch up to make it look a little bit nicer around the edges here. So we are done with that project. That's it for this episode of Jeepin' with Jenny. Thanks for watching us update our door components. Give us a like, a comment, or subscribe, and we'll see you next time.